Hello everyone, and welcome to my B&B Update 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The truth has now been revealed, and it is uglier than anyone could have anticipated. Robyn Brown's covert deception has been exposed, resulting in both financial and personal consequences. At the middle of the storm, Meri Brown, Cody's original wife, remained by him through every test, tribulation, and shift in the family dynamic, only to discover she could have been the ultimate victim of a conspiracy she never saw coming. For years, fans have been whispering about Robyn's manipulations. They've theorized on how she became Cody's favorite wife, the legal wife with whom he never fought. But now, buried financial documents, insider confessions, and a trail of suspicious transactions linked to Robyn's online jewelry business, My Sister Wife's Closet, have surfaced, and they paint a dark, disturbing picture of fraud, favoritism, and betrayal that threatens to undermine the Brown women's remaining trust. What's worse, Meri apparently learned the truth by accident while checking old documents pertaining to the family's now-defunct joint finances, only to discover Robyn had secretly shifted assets, diverted payments, and claimed credit for business investments Meri had helped develop. According to sources, Meri is outraged, not simply because of the financial deception, but because this controversy confirms what she has long suspected. Robyn was more than just Cody's favorite. She was running a protracted con to secure her own empire, all while smiling sweetly and seeming to be the innocent peacekeeper. Fans have speculated about Robyn's business affairs for many years. After all, My Sister Wife's Closet debuted with great fanfare and promised to inspire polygamous women with handmade jewelry and encouraging items. The website showcased all four wives, Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, and was presented as a collaborative effort. TLC even featured behind-the-scenes footage of the women thinking, developing, and marketing their creations together. However, the site fell inert, orders were delayed or unfulfilled, and customers started complaining. Fast forward to today, and new evidence suggests Robyn was funneling profits into a private account, allegedly registering the business purely in her name while publicly portraying it as a sister wives cooperation. Multiple customers have claimed they never received refunds, others have reported unfinished orders, and leaked letters from a former assistant indicate that Robyn may have been the only one earning while the business silently collapsed. And now that Meri knows, all bets are off. According to a leaked email thread and an off-camera chat overheard by a production assistant, Meri confronted Cody first, asking him directly if he was aware that Robyn had signed legal documentation excluding the other spouses from ownership. How did he respond? Reportedly disdainful. Cody allegedly stated, "That's between the women," and instructed Meri to drop it. But Meri did not drop it. She contacted a former accountant who worked for the Browns in 2018 and confirmed that Robyn had transferred assets to an LLC formed entirely in her name and tied to her own family trust. This wasn't just sleazy. It was a complete financial betrayal, and Meri realized what it was. Robyn had been playing the long game, leveraging the family name to establish her own security while the others struggled. Christine, who had previously isolated herself from her family, is claimed to be not surprised. Christine allegedly stated, in a private discussion with a close friend that has subsequently surfaced on social media, "That's who Robyn is. She always played nice, but it was all about control and survival for her." Janelle, meanwhile, is said to be deeply disappointed and has started asking her own concerns regarding shared assets and how much she unwittingly lost in the process. Fans are most shocked by Meri's reaction, as this could be the final betrayal that breaks her quiet and releases years of pent-up wrath. Meri, who has fought repeatedly to earn her place in the family, who was the sole one who legally married Cody first, and was later requested to divorce him so Robyn could obtain legal rights, feels embarrassed, tricked, and abandoned. According to an individual close to production, Meri is planning to issue her own tell-all independent of TLC, which will contain receipts, both literal and emotional, from bank transfer evidence to emails from Robyn thanking her for supporting the vision. Meri appears to be ready to show the world how Robyn built her castle using the stones Meri helped deliver. And fans are all for it. Meri has received overwhelming support on social media. The hashtags #JusticeForMeri and #RobynFraud trended for several days after the leak. Reddit threads are studying all previous episodes for clues. Was Robyn always planning this? Were her tears merely a cover? Did Cody know the whole time but remained silent because he profited from her control? The questions are limitless, but one thing is certain. This changes everything. The trust is gone. The illusion of oneness was destroyed. While TLC may attempt to edit out the most embarrassing scenes, viewers insist that the truth be revealed. Some are even clamoring for a Sister Wives special episode dedicated just to the Robyn fraud scandal. And if Meri chooses to appear, it may be the most watched episode in the show's history. But more crucially, it might provide Meri with the platform she has long deserved, not as the quiet, ignored first wife, but as the woman who eventually stood up and shouted, "Enough!" What will happen next? Insiders say TLC bosses are panicking. The show has lost 3 of its original wives, Christine, Janelle, and now potentially Meri, and all eyes are on how they will deal with the aftermath. Will Robyn make a public statement? Will Cody defend her? Will the kids speak out? Already, some brown children have shared mysterious statements on Instagram. One of Janelle's sons wrote, "Truth always rises," and one of Christine's kids liked a post that called Robyn manipulative and greedy. Even Leon, who has kept relatively silent, has unfollowed Robyn on social media, sending followers into another whirl of speculation. Behind the scenes, lawyers may be involved, particularly if Meri or Janelle seek restitution for what they believe is theirs. What if TLC doesn't cover it? You can bet that someone else will. This narrative has the makings of a streaming documentary, and fans would queue up to see it. The most tragic aspect about all of this is that Meri genuinely believed in the notion of sisterhood. For years, she put up with solitude, emotional desertion, and mockery in order to realize her ideal of the sister wives working together on something. And now, she realizes it was all a ruse. Robyn wasn't constructing alongside them. She was building above them, accumulating bricks, benefits, and seeing a future in which she stood tall while the rest were left behind. This isn't simply fraud. It's emotional betrayal that causes more pain than figures on a spreadsheet. It reopens wounds that Meri tried to heal. And for supporters, it verifies every time they suspected something wasn't right. Robyn's silence on the subject exacerbates the indignation. No apologies, clarifications, or attempts to reach out. It's as if she's letting the storm pass, sure that her position beside Cody will be unaffected. But fans are no longer buying it. They're questioning everything, including her goals, influence, and tears. Was the favorite wife actually the most strategic? How long has she been hidden behind that perfectly manufactured vulnerability mask? This revelation has changed the entire Sister Wives story. It's no longer only about numerous marriages. It's about power, deception, and the consequences of blind trust. Meri Brown felt betrayed, not just by Robyn, but by a system that allowed Robyn to succeed while ignoring Meri's suffering. And now that the truth has been revealed, people are rallying behind the lady they previously dismissed as passive, who is gaining power and is eager to reclaim her tale. Cody Brown lived in polygamy, thus 2 of his original wives had to be liable for their children. This meant that Cody's children with Janelle Brown and Christine Brown Woolley's birth certificates might not have included his name. Christine had to get insurance for her 6 children on her own. This was because Cody was legally married solely to his first wife, Meri Brown.